and happy Monday. Happy Cyber Monday. And since it's a Cyber Monday, we have to do some cool things. So those cool things being, of course, the discount. So first, let me go over the offer really quick. So this way we're done with it, and then we'll go to the value. So here's the offer really quick. So right now, the big offer that we have, and I will show you on the screen exactly what it is. It's our software system, entirely 3 months worth for $1. Okay, so let's dive in really quick what it actually is. And then again, we're going to skip past to the value because what I want to do, I actually want to show you the perfect marketing operation. I want to show you that. And as a gift for just watching this thing, right? Just watching this thing, I'm going to give you a link so you can download a snapshot and you can add it to your own agency if you desire to. Or if you want to add it to your sub account within GFunnel, again, you can create a free account always. We can give you one. That way you can actually start marketing. And this specific section will be marketing. It'll be the perfect marketing operation. Now, why do I say that? You'll see. You'll see. So without further ado, let me jump into the quick offer that we have. How cool it is. Okay, so jump in. This is for our software plans. We will have a discount also for our service plans. So our service plans are, again, if we jump in, I'll just show you really quick and then I'll jump right back. Okay, our service plans are very simple. We have all of these different services that you can add into your own agency. What I mean by that is you can actually have them in your own agency. Okay, you can have them all. You can do whatever the frick you want. You can do them for yourself. You want video editing. It's pretty simple. How it works, you simply click on it and you activate it. Okay, we're going to have specific deals on those because we have bundle deals on those specific things. I'm not going to go over those really at all. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right over our, let me jump back to our software plan. So this is our software plan, and I'll show you the offer currently. It's, like I said, it's freaking awesome. It's better than anyone out there that's doing, just because we found a way to be able to do it. Normally, people can't do this, but we can because we're special. You can call us special and you can call us awesome because that's what we are. Yeah, we're cool. Ah. But anyways, so jumping in. So first, of course, we have our free plan. This is anyone who's skeptical, doesn't want to pay a penny. I just need to start and I just need to get the core basic software. You can get the core basic software. This is core basic software. Okay. That is our standard plan. The next one that we have and one of our offers. So we have our office, our business, and then of course our elites. If people want to make that extra revenue, extra commissions, 50% up front. If they want to do those things, they can do it. Some people of the affiliate partner programs are not for them, so they can actually get a little bit cheaper. Now, why do we do that? Because there's mass money distribution. That's why we do it. It takes a little bit more. But I want to show you kind of this deal. So we have a few different deals. We have our office plan and our business plan. And now what these specific plans are, it's $1, whatever plan you choose, it's $1 for your first 90 days. Now we did that so that way you have enough time to build whatever business you want. And I'm going to help you build them. That's what I'm just going to help you to build them. I just figure it's probably the easiest thing to do versus you twiddling your thumbs and being like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to help you build them. It's easier. Okay. That being said, let's jump back. Okay. So that's the current deal. It is $1 for 90 days. Now, what is the office plan? What is the business plan? Let's just jump down to some quick comparisons so you understand kind of what they actually are. So first, the office plan. The office plan is going to give you Lead Connector. Lead Connector is a pipeline management CRM. You can build your websites, you can build your funnels, you can build everything. Most people know it as either Lead Connector or Go High Level. Okay, it's within this offer as well. The offer, again, this specific office is you get 3 sub accounts of that. The business, you get unlimited sub accounts. That's the biggest difference. 3 sub accounts versus unlimited sub accounts. So let's say you're an agency or let's say you're a business, you want to manage multiple different reps, right? You can do that specific plan very, very easy. The next few pieces, so we have our Lead Connector. We have Diagrams. Diagrams is a diagram flow chart type software, allows you to build and architect anything. We have our ads platform. So our ads platform is an AI-driven ads platform that allows you to manage anything from Meta, Google, TikTok, anything. And with the AI, it's actually designed to save you a lot more money, boost your ROIs. Okay. So that is the ads platform. You get the simulator platform. The simulator platform is basically a visual mapping tool that you can map everything. Okay. Next thing that you get, so look, we're going down this list. You get our e-commerce platform. This is a full e-commerce platform similar to Shopify. Whether you use Lead Connector to do your e-commerce or you want your own dedicated e-commerce store, that's what this one does. And it's quick setup. You can set up quick stores. That's included too. We have our project management suite. It is a sprint-based project management suite. You've probably seen it from my videos. That's included. We have our contract hub. Our contract hub is basically like a document depot. You put on all your documents, all your templates, anything that you want. You can do your e-signs all from there. Everything's stored for you. You can organize everything with your business. We have our Flows AI. Our Flows AI is voice AI. It handles its 24/7 call handling, from customer service call handling to sales call handling to you missed the call, oh my gosh, call handling. As well as automations built within AI. The AI can do a lot of different things, okay? Recruiter. So Recruiter is available for the business side, not available for the office side. Basically, it is an AI-powered hiring platform. It allows us to do mass hirings. We can typically do mass hirings about, depending on the job offering that you want, anywhere from 40 to over 100 jobs a month. When this is like getting people to work for you, right? It's a very powerful platform. We've been beta testing it. It's been doing extremely well, okay? We do have some add-on software. So one of them is Linked Growth. Linked Growth is an AI automation for LinkedIn. It's LinkedIn prospecting on steroids. Basically, I mean, we help you set up the campaigns, but when we help you set up the campaigns, it's automatically connecting, automatically liking, automatically messaging people on LinkedIn, grabbing their information, bringing it into your CRM, emailing them, and doing everything to help you gain prospects. Now, it is an add-on. It is $100. That is an add-on, but it is within the platform too. The next thing is our consumer databases, consumer and business databases. How this one works is you request specific data in specific areas, kind of like Apollo or LeadCare or any of those other ones, and we deliver that content right to you, first in CSV, so you have the file, and then if you approve of that, then we bring it right into your CRM, so that way you have your consumer or business data. Now, if you don't know where to start for free, okay? Start for free, okay? You can talk to our sales, you can talk to me, it doesn't matter, right? I'm here to talk to us. We're here to take care of you. That's the very first thing, okay? Now that I went over the offer, it was painful, wasn't it? It was like, don't sell me, It's a freaking $1. It's a good deal. I promise you, it's probably the best Cyber Monday deal there is with software, period. They just don't, I mean, you go to one of these companies, like let's give you like Lead Connector, for example. They're 50% off for the first 3 months. We are $1 freaking for the first 3 months. Now, how do we do that? Because we have our own software. That's how we do it. And then we can give you software within our own software, which is pretty cool. And if you don't know anything about GFunnel, if you're like, well, what is this? It's an ecosystem. It's an all-in-one ecosystem that allows you to manage any aspect of your business. And what I mean by that is, I mean, we're making adjustments and everything here, but you have all your applications. So this is just me logging in. You have all your applications here, all of your softwares here. If you want to run your ads, this is like running your ads. You click on running your ads, and then sure enough, guess what happens? Oh my goodness, I want to run my ads. I want to run this. It's an AI-powered system. Now, let's say you have multiple brands you need to manage. Here are your multiple brands that you can manage. You can go into those multiple brands and you can edit those multiple brands, okay? It's a software called Play. It's pretty freaking awesome. It is really cool, okay? That's just a first example. The second examples, we have multiple different softwares. I just went through some of those softwares for you, or with you, yeah, right? I just went through those softwares with you. They're pretty awesome, okay? Now, it is a communication hub. So meaning, when you come in here, the goal is to give you all the software you need, all the resources you need, okay, as well as the education you need. So this way you can just conquer your business. And then we added a social media aspect to it, social network, so you can actually bring in your own friends, right? You can bring in your own friends, you can connect, you can do live events, you can do a lot of different things within the platform. I mean, it literally will replace Facebook, right? Like your Facebook messaging, you can bring your friends in, right? We can bring your leads, we can bring everything in. So it has its own community feature. We add blogs all the time, so you can get some knowledge on these specific things. Okay, that's just one of them. And then we have our huge partner program. Our huge partner program is, I think it's pretty cool. It pays out reoccurring commissions. Reoccurring commissions based upon software or services. Okay, that's one of it. Jumping in, we have our service piece. Just jumping into our services really quick so you can see these. We have multiple different services, and if you want one of these services, again, let's say you're doing paid ads, we have VA services that you can hire our VAs. We take care of everything for you. So imagine everything in one spot. It's easy. It's really easy. And if you compare it to basically anything on the market, they're just not quite there. I don't know why. If you see them, they have like these kind of crappy websites and crappy processes. I just figure it's all in the process. If we can get the process rocking for you, you win, right? Now, there are certain things on here. So again, you can click on here. You can watch videos on how it all works. You can say like, why should I care, right? What your potential ROI is. If you need to jump in and do your calculator, you can say, well, my budget's $5,000 a month on marketing, and then you'll have a calculator that will calculate basically everything for you, okay? That's just part of it, right? That's just part of it, part of the platforms. We have some cool stuff. So that being said, now you know what GFunnel is. Kind of, it goes deep. I know. There's a lot to it. I tell you, it's pretty freaking awesome platform. Not just because I created it. It's not that, but it's cool. Like I use it almost every single day at work. If I'm working on a project, I use it. If I'm working on a client's account, I use it. Whether you're a freelancer, you're going to use it. Whether you're a business owner, you're going to use it. Whether you're an enterprise company, you're going to use it. You're just going to use it. It's a really cool system. So that being said, without further ado, let's dive into some of the processes. So we're going to dive into kind of that perfect marketing sequence. I'm going to, again, give you a link. So this way you have a link to it. Once you have the link, again, you can leverage it. You can put it in your own system. Let me pop it up for you. Okay. So this is, in a sense, how it works. So before I share it to you, I'm just going to show you it so this way you can see it. Okay. Does that work? Okay, cool. So anyways, this is the delivery part of it. So you can go in, you'll have a little, I made it too big, but you're going to have like a video overview of every little detail. Okay. If you jump in, you'll have the project overview so you can see what are the details of the project. From there, you can see how to implement it. So this is how you implement it. I walk through how it works. You can see how to implement it and how it, again, you click this link, you add it to your own system, and voila, you have it, okay? So that being said, let's get it shared to you, okay? So let me grab it really quick, and I'm gonna share a link for you. And this is gonna be free. I already got it for free. Copy it. And we're going to post this for you. Can I post it in the chat? Let's just see. Maybe. I'm just going to post it down here, okay? If it's not working, it's not working, okay? But I'm going to post it. Let me post it over to our YouTube right here. And here is our free offer. And this is, again, the perfect marketing operation. Okay, that way you can click on it. I didn't put a space there, but you can click on it and you can get it. You click on that link, and then sure enough, you will have the perfect marketing operation. Okay, and that being said, let's just make sure our Facebook is working. It looks like it might be having an error. Maybe not. If you can hear me, you can hear me. Let's just see. Let me just restart it. It's on Facebook. You can always come back to the recording. It looks like it had some type of an error. Interesting. Yeah, they were trying to stop me from doing it. That's okay. We're going to grab this on Facebook anyways. I'm just going to push it right there. Let's just make sure that it is rocking up in here. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Facebook sucks really bad, so it doesn't. I mean, I like it. It's communication, but it's kind of failure in communication. So let's do that. Let's post this guy. Okay, cool. Let's continue. So, let's just make sure that it is rocking. There we go. Cool. So let's continue on this piece. So I'm going to show you kind of how it works. Okay. So let's say we get it installed. Okay. It will be there. I'll grab the link for people. It will be there. I'll just say at followers. Here is your free okay, cool. So if you're watching it now, if you're jumping in, great, welcome. Okay, and that way you can get a little bit of the cyber deal, and then we can jump in. Okay, so let me show you kind of how to implement it. So once we do, we're going to jump right here. So there's a few pieces. So in our automations, okay, you'll have this piece. It'll be like this. It'll say like campaigns, and then within the campaigns, we're just going to jump right here. This is a Christmas campaign. This is actually, instead of Christmas, because we got a little bit of time for Christmas, I'm going to just do this one as Cyber Monday. So you can see just launching a campaign. Monday, I would highly recommend launching campaigns prior to the date, but we're going to jump in anyways. Okay. So now we come in here. There's going to be two pieces. You're going to have your sequences and you're going to have your communications. Okay. Communications is anytime that you're going to be speaking to people like me. Hi, communications, right? Sending you an email, communications, right? Your sequences now. So going to your sequences there's a few different sequences. You're going to have an invite sequence and you're going to have a nurture sequence. And optional, like in that snapshot, you're going to see that there is a action sequence as well. Okay. I know that seems pretty simple, but I'm going to kind of go through the layout really quick. Those are those. In the communication side, you're going to have your template. So this is going to be an example template. Okay. It looks kind of chaotic. Let me kind of explain it. So what ends up happening is something causes this to send an email. Now you can have it send an email, you can have it send a text, you can copy and paste it for any type of communication. In this case, I'm just going to show you the email, okay? It's going to come in, so I'm going to come into here, okay? And I'm going to say it's going to be Cyber Monday, and this is my invite email, okay? So my Cyber Monday goes actually until the 5th of January, okay? That's when it goes to, okay? So long one, there's a reason that we do it. We do it for our partners, for our affiliates, for basically everything, but I'll just kind of show you this. So anyways, there's an email that's sent and then there's actions that happen, okay? So now these are actions that happen. So now it waits for those actions. So let's just say those actions are, it's open, it's clicked, it's unsubscribed, it's complained is spam, or it's bounced. From there, it's going to either detect an error, meaning either an error or nobody ever clicked on it, nobody ever went to it, right? Then from there, it's going to go through and say, well, what actually happened? Was it opened? Yes. Was it unsubscribed? Was it complained? Was it bounced? Was it none of the above, which is an error? What actually happened? So let's just go through this specific one. Let's say somebody reported it as, this is spam, okay? So now it's going to come in, it's going to come right here, and it's going to go, I'll just do it, reported as spam. So it's going to be reported now as spam, okay? The next piece is unsubscribed. I'll just show you. We have a specific sequence for unsubscribed emails. We have a specific sequence for open emails. We have a specific sequence for bounced. Okay, so now we have most of these, and this is just none of the above, right? So now we'll jump back in. So we have a specific sequence. If anything was ever opened, specific sequence. If anything was ever unsubscribed, specific sequence. If anything is ever reported as spam, specific sequence. If anything ever bounces, a specific sequence. All of those are going on, and what the system is basically doing is once it's sent, it's just detecting, did any of those things happen? And if they did, great, we're going to have actions. So it's not just detecting the open rates of this, but it's detecting the whole thing, okay? And that's, in a sense, how this thing works. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just connect them. So we have Cyber Monday, and then we have an email. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to show you, We don't have the email there yet, but I'll show you how we do it, okay? We're going to come in, we're going to go to our sequences, we're going to go to our invite sequence, and from our invite sequence, we're going to go down and we're going to click on, so first the tag. We're going to tag it the campaign, okay? That's the campaign. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to come right here, and we're going to push it down so in this one, I'm going to do a Cyber Monday invite email, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Next thing I'm going to do is I can either push it into marketing, meaning I pushed it in here, their marketing stage 1, I want to see where they're at, right? Or I can have this removed entirely, okay? I'm just going to leave it for now, so that way it's there, okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come right here and we're going to add it to the nurture. So right here, I'm going to say Cyber Monday Nurture, okay? And I'm going to rename this. Add to Cyber Monday Nurture. Right? Pretty simple, right? So something triggers it. We can even grab this guy. So it says the form is this. We're going to delete that trigger. Okay? We're just going to delete it for now. It's fine. Okay? Next thing we're going to do, so if you see, we have this now set up. This is going to, we can adjust this however we want, but it's basically going to invite somebody to the specific campaign. And then we're going to put them in the nurture. Okay? So let's make sure that's saved. It's saved. We're going to jump back. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into this nurture sequence. So here's the nurture. And at the very, very end, okay, so we can have this, we can have as many emails as we want, as little emails as we want. I'm going to actually come right here. So we have this one, note, wait, we have this one right here. I'm going to delete this guy, delete all of these because I don't need that. Okay, we have about 11 emails. This is just if we want 7 to 11, whatever you guys desire is whatever works, okay? Next thing we're going to do, since this is a single campaign, I'm going to put a little stop period here for, I'll just probably put like, I don't even need to do that. We can just delete that. That's just a waiting period. This is put, anytime that I do a waiting period, I put 365 days just so I don't push a contact forward. Okay, we're going to just delete that. What we're going to do is we're going to remove a tag, or remove contact tag, and we're going to remove the tag called Cyber Monday. Okay, so that way they exit out of that campaign, and then we're going to notate its status has completed Cyber Monday campaign. Okay. Alrighty, so now we basically have this. Okay, now there's a few different things that we can do. So my suggestion is always sell your people, the people that trust you. Always sell them. Okay. Also, you want to, of course, sell the people who don't trust you, meaning your whole contact list that doesn't buy from you. They don't trust you yet. So you want to do both. So I'm going to show you kind of how to do that. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have information come in. Okay. It's going to come in. We're going to do a wait in case there's an error for some weird reason. We're going to do an error. Okay. From there, we're going to add probably an if-then statement, if else, and I'll probably do contact details, and I'll probably do a tag because we have certain tags includes, and I'll probably do something like member, right? Or I would do branch. We should have office. I'll put does not include. There we go. Office or business. So anyone who does not include office or business, it's going to go down one spot. Anyone who does, these are office or business. I'll just say current clients. Current clients are going to go down something else. Okay, so now we have this one, and this we'll call it branch. These are current leads. And now these are current processes. Now, again, it goes deeper than this. So I already have like automations built out where if somebody upgrades, somebody does whatever they do, it's going to be automatically assigned not only a member, but it's going to be assigned to their specific upgrade. Okay, so there's specific upgrades for people. Okay. Anyway, so now it's going to come through. If they don't have that, they're going to go down this path. Okay. Now, if they do have that, they're going to go down another path. Okay. And we can either copy the same thing, right? Where it's like, oh, where do we want to sell them on? We want to sell them on maybe Cyber Monday, but maybe some Christmas stuff, right? Maybe we want to sell them on some services to upgrade their services. So that way they get discounts on upgrades, right? There's a few things that we can do. So what we're going to do to make it easy is we're just going to put a wait step. Because let's just say we don't know them. Great, doesn't matter. We can move forward, okay? We're going to put 365 days. And then we're going to come back to here. Wait, and I'll just say come back. Just as a note, just as a reminder, I can write a note within here, but just as a note, just as a reminder. Okay, now it's saved. So now we have a system that we can technically send, right? Technically. And then we can come here and we can say, okay, well, what usually triggers this guy? Okay. And maybe we say, okay, well, it's a scheduler. Okay, well, what's the schedule, right? Like what time is it? What are we doing? We can now trigger it. In this case, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to launch it, and then I'm going to create actually a kind of like a time frame, if that makes sense, like a time frame that allows me to say, hey, I want to trigger this, let's say on Christmas. Okay, it'd be too late. I was trying to get you. Let's say I want to trigger this on Thanksgiving, right? Because I know that, okay, Cyber Monday's coming. I can invite them to, hey, it's Black Friday, happy Black Friday, right? And then Cyber Monday hits, so it's Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I can hit both of those at the exact same time within the same campaign. Why not, right? So now let's say I have this. Now what I do is I just have to edit this email. So let's just do that really quick. So I'll come into here, okay? Let me just jump into should be in marketing. Let's go to emails. From our emails, let's go to our templates. And then from our templates, again, we have quite a few different templates in here. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this one our promotions folder. Promotions. You can call it holiday, you can call it whatever you want, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to just copy this guy. So I'm going to clone this guy, and I'm going to call it Cyber Monday. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab this guy and I'm just going to move it. And I could even call this Cyber Monday if I wanted to, right? It's totally cool. Now that I did this, I'm going to come and I'm going to edit this. So if you notice that we have a copy, and this is how you earn your first 50 bucks. By getting somebody, you can earn your first 50 bucks, okay? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of build this thing out, right? Kind of what it is, exactly what it is. And the best thing that I typically do is I just open up my Grok or open up AI, and I just have it write it for me, right? So that way, again, I always keep this need help. Always keep it there. Just in case somebody needs some help. Why not? Okay. Now this next piece, we'll have to remove this. If you see this year, we're gonna have to remove that year. Okay. So I'm probably gonna remove it now, just so I can use this email over and over again. So I'm gonna jump in here and I'm gonna remove it. This is how I remove it. I click on here, custom values. I do right now, and I click on year. So now I have right now year. Okay, now it'll automatically adjust these things. Does that make sense? Terms, privacy, everything's going to automatically adjust, and now I can use this for next year too. Now I'm going to do this, and I'm going to say Cyber Monday. And I can say Happy Cyber Monday. And then I could change this guy. So I could jump in and I can change it. I'd probably jump in like this. Something to catch their attention. Happy Cyber Monday. Or I would say biggest Cyber Monday deal for software. And make that even bigger. Make it red. Make it whatever the case it is. Biggest Cyber Monday deal for software. Okay. Let's color that thing. Actually, I'll probably do this. I'll probably do the top setting. $1 for 3 months. Then I'll just finish this. Get any software plan for only $1. Business. See, so now I can do this. This is that much savings in software. It's actually a lot more than that, right? And then I'll say, what's included? And I'll put that list, lead connector. I'll just put this list right here, kind of get their attention, right? So I'll jump into here. I'll jump into software plans. So then I can say what's included. And then I can do, here, I'll bring this into a new page. I'll say lead connector, diagrams. I'll actually just do it right from here so it makes it red and it probably brings in the link, which is perfect. Lead connector, diagrams, ads. Simulator. E-commerce. Projects. Contract Hub. Voice AI, and I'll put and more. And I'll probably make this super, super big. And I'll put for only $1. Cyber Monday offer. I'll probably put view. I'll put C Cyber Monday offer. Something like that. This is so simple, right? And then I'll come in and I can grab their links. I can grab whatever is needed within here. I'm just going to put here software plans. And I'm going to make this thing big. And I'm going to do this one. Most likely I'll do it as center if I can. And I'll do it even bigger. What I found is weirdly, gimmick kind of works. I don't know why. I don't know why people fall for it, but gimmick stuff does work. Okay? For only $1. So now you see. There we go, there we go, there we go. And I'll just save it. Okay, that's the first thing. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come into here and I'm going to send it from here. Okay, one stop. And I'll do this one. I'll say promos. $1 for 3 months. There we go, something like that. And I'll grab this again. Grab this guy, make this guy bigger. See, something, and this doesn't look like that best of the emails, but at the end of the day, who cares, right? So we're going to save this. We're going to make sure this looks good. That looks good. Okay. And we're going to do this one. Put a little line here, invite. There we go. Now, what I could do is I could put a tracking link here, right? And I could do a few other things. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to get that. So now we have something. Now I'm going to just show you how to do it, like what we can do next. Like, again, I didn't do anything too crazy, right? Campaigns, go to holiday campaigns, Cyber Monday campaigns. We're going to go to the communication, and now here is that intro one. So I'm going to grab this guy. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to type in Cyber Monday invite. It's going to change all of those things for me, right? So now I'm going to save that, and now it's done. It's ready. I'm going to come here, publish, save. So now it's done. It's ready. Okay, now that one's done and ready. Then I'm going to come back here, operations. Okay, going to go to marketing. Campaigns, holidays, Cyber Monday. Now our sequences. Okay, so we have this one that can be launched. Boom, right? This one, invite Cyber Monday. This one can be launched. Let's turn this thing on. Now again, it's not done, but we can launch it. Is that crazy? Okay, I'll show you. So it's not done, but we can launch it. Because what's going to happen is it's going to push them into this one. And it's going to push them into a wait sequence of 365 days. Gives us enough time to launch. So what does that mean? I can come into here. So we have Cyber Monday campaign invite. Okay. I'm going to change the screen really quick just because I'm going to launch it, right? And I don't want you to see the contact information here. So I'm going to come here. I have a bunch of contact information here, right? We just had a course login, so you got your course. Way to go. High five, F. Way to go. You're watching the live and you got your course, right? It's funny. But if it didn't work, let me know. I can get you whatever you need, okay? But let's get this thing launched now, okay? So I can come here. I can select all. So I'm going to select all. It's like 4,500 users within here. And then now that I select all, I can just add them to automation, right? And I can say, well, what automation am I going to add them to? I'm going to add them to Cyber Monday campaign invite. And I'm going to say Cyber Monday. And I can do all at once. I can do a drip. I can do whatever. I'm just going to do it all at once. Okay. So now it's going to be adding them to it. Now, if I messed up, you saw me live, right? Great. But I just want to show you quickly the campaign. Now you can launch a quick campaign and you can go into that campaign and you can now, you can better it. Now, what does it look like? Like, I'll show you. Okay. So now you'll see there's 500 added. I can refresh it. There's 900 added. So now it's just starting to add them all. Okay. So this one will start filling out. And once this one's done, it's going to push them over here. I put a 10-minute window in there just in case I had any errors. I put a 10-minute window. So it'll be sending those emails out in 10 minutes. So then I can come through here. I can check these guys. Right. It looks like we're good. I can come into here. I can change these notes. But it really just looks like we're good. It looks like we have that in place. That's all good. So I can jump back. So this one's ready to rock. Okay, so I know that. I can come back here. I can jump into our sequences. Again, we have 1,800 now in the sequences. Okay, they're all waiting right here. So we have 2,100 that are now waiting right here, waiting about 10 minutes for this to be launched. So again, if we're doing a quick campaign, I'm just showing you how to do a quick campaign. You can launch any campaign very, very quickly. Now what's going to happen is going to have a condition. Right, tags do not include this. If they do not include this, they're going to push in this bucket. They're going to add into the Cyber Monday. And then from that specific piece, they add it into the Cyber Monday. They're going to come into here. Boom. It's going to send them the email. It's going to put them into the specific marketing piece. Let me just make sure. Yep, marketing piece here. And this campaign is, I'll put Cyber Monday. Okay, there we go. So now I can just save that. Campaign's all ready. The nurture's ready. Everything is ready. Then I can come here and I can say, oh, whoops. And I'll put workflow note Cyber Monday. I'll put invite. Right, so now I can go and I can finalize the last few things to just make sure everything is golden. And then we can get people in and onboarded. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay. Next thing, since I have about 10 minutes on here, we just need to finalize pieces. I'm actually going to adjust this guy. I'm going to adjust this guy to a 1 hour. Wait 1 hour. I'm just going to do 1 hour just to make sure that I have all of our pricing modules and everything up and running. But that's it. And then this system will automatically activate Facebook marketing, Google marketing. It'll automatically activate our email sequences. It'll automatically activate almost everything to make this campaign launch to those people. So that being said, hopefully that was valuable. If it wasn't valuable, let me know. If it was valuable, let me know, right? So that way you guys have a bunch of stuff. But again, that was a quick live for you. Didn't let me do the live on Facebook. Oh, well. But if you do have any questions, always, or as always, reach out. I'm here to definitely help you out. That being said, my name is Campiagn. We'll talk to you soon.